So hello peeps, welcome to Ticking the Boxes. Ticking the Boxes, I can never say it. I know it's been a while since I last vlogged, schmlogged, whatever it is. But it's been really busy, what with Mother's Day, what with my birthday, and two of my daughters are getting married in the summer, so lots of planning and food tasting and really nice stuff going on. So, in the last chapter, we looked at the causes of Tourette's, and I'm just going to briefly do our facts at the beginning, and I want to talk about something that people might not be aware about, and that is the effects the motor tics have. I would much rather vocal tic because it doesn't really affect me, apart from people look at me and think I'm a bit loony. But the motor tics do affect me. And I'll tell you about some of the ways. The first one, motor tic that affected me was the one in my face. My eye twitched a lot, used to twitch a lot. Twitch, and I would end up getting migraine every day, which was absolutely awful, and the twitch annoyed me. I was referred to an eye specialist who now gives me Botox every 4 months in the muscle above there and the muscle below there. So my party piece, you can see one side moves and one side doesn't. Ooh. Yeah. So the side that twitched doesn't twitch anymore, and I know when the 4 months is up. The other thing is I have to have physio every couple of weeks, every 3 weeks, because my neck and my back lock up from neck jerks, body jerks quite a lot. So I have a lovely physio, Anna, shout out to Anna, who sorts my neck and back out. The latest one is the arm tic, which tends to do lots of things, which results in tennis elbow. So I had a cortisone injection last year and I'm about to have one tomorrow. So enough about that now. Let's go back. After the last one, I started to write again, and I know I mentioned about my happy childhood, and I thought it would be remiss of me not to really expand on that and go on to other things. So I'm going to talk a bit about my childhood. It consisted mainly of driving holidays to France and Spain and Costa Brava and back through Switzerland in a red Vauxhall Viva. It was always fun journeys with the four of us, Neil and I, doing puppet shows in the back wherever we were going with our various teddies, and Mum and Dad sharing the driving. The first family holidays, however, were to the Isle of Wight, where always a fancy dress competition there, and Mum excelled herself in making costumes for Neil and I. We were the bull and matador. Obviously, I was the bull. And then we were Adam and Eve. All I can remember about it was that I actually cried quite a lot because she wouldn't let me eat the apple. Food was always important. So, yeah, going back to the Costa Brava holidays, I'm sure that we were the only family that would stop on the road to France, where Mum and Dad would get out the picnic table, lay it with a nice white cloth, and Mum would put a pinny on and produce this most enormous, lovely meal full of French bread, cheeses, salads, desserts and drinks. Dad would then take Neil into the field to pee while I was hung upside down to relieve myself, as only girls are, sort of like in a bucket position. Flip, fanny flaps, sorry. And bum doctors. On one of these occasions, I remember Neil and Dad coming out of the cornfield in France, holding 2 corn on the cobs, like in their husks each, which was lovely because when we got to our final destination, would be part of our supper. I know I'm reading it a bit, but not totally. Most of all, we had the most amazing times, a few years actually, with our static caravan in Kent. We shared this with family, friends, Pam, Harold, Deborah and Stuart, who are all still really close friends today. 8 of us in the caravan, including the dads who slept in a cupboard. Yeah, I mean it, a cupboard. The weekends were a testament to Dad's DIY skills and Mum's culinary expertise. Again, with a pinny on, along with Pam, and a huge table would appear right along the caravan in the evening with a meal for 8 of us. Even our dog at the time, Jumbo, enjoyed this. It was on these weekends that Dad taught Neil and I how to fish off Ramsgate Harbour and how to jelly eels, much to Mum's horror and disgust in her pans. Whoops. Then, sadly, or I suppose happily for him, Neil won a full scholarship to a local independent school, which brought Saturday schools at this time and no more trips to the caravan. Outdoor life was great for me and would curb my hyperactivity. I spent many hours out in the open air, fresh air, during these holidays. Pink shoes! And it was happy times. So, just a brief, quick 10-minute or so video. Actually, it's not a 10-minute video, is it? I don't really know how long it is. I'm yet to be an expertise at filming. But yes, I have a poem about this, dedicated to the caravan years, called Down at the Caravan. There you go. Here we go. Down at the caravan with Neil when young, with Deborah and Stuart having fun. Dad's in the cupboard on a bunk bed. Stuart smashed the back door and cracked his head. Fishing with my daddy. Sitting on the pier, he let me try Jelly's eels and have a sip of beer. Back at the caravan, the mums were cooking. The table was laid when we weren't looking. Dinner for 8 made by Pam and Nina. Plenty to eat and a jug of Ribena. Happy days of summer, treats of ice cream and coke. Swimming with our snorkels on. Swallowed water. Choke. Late in the summer, time for fields to burn. Back for school September. Will be spring when we return. Nostalgia's a fabulous thing. The smells, the sights, and especially now that Daddy's not around, it's nice to have those happy memories. So, please do not forget to subscribe and press the like button. Thank you for watching. Digging the boxes.